What do we do now? I don't know. Here we go again. Hey, it's Kevin Shook. What's up? I'm here in this studio that I just put together really quick. It is located in the Global Media Studios and is part of the Global Media Studios, but it's hidden. A great friend of mine and my web developer, Rob, said I should build a YouTube studio, but I did. And so I guess I don't see Rob here. Maybe it's like build it and they will come. But anyways, let's talk about things. Today I'm 180 days sober. 180. I did a complete 180. See what I did there? Well, it was needed. 180 days without alcohol is the longest I've been since my junior year in high school. That was 21 years ago. So what I've learned about alcohol, at least with me, is I work a whole lot harder to convince myself having one drink or two drink or three drinks is okay, just to socialize. But it doesn't stop there, because there was so many underlying factors with the depression, the anxiety, and the PTSD that they all labeled me with. You don't drink on top of that. So, especially on top of the medications. So therapy, medications, no alcohol. Alcohol actually makes it worse. What I've come to realize in 180 days is a lot of your friends that you have at the time that you're at a particular stage of your life and you have a particular lifestyle, they leave, or they don't find interest in things that you now find interest in, hobbies that you have. So sometimes out of their own insecurities and their own demons, they either lash out or they dip out. That's toxic. You don't need that shit. It doesn't get you anywhere. But what I have learned is there are people in your life that love you that will be there. No matter how much you're fucking up, how bad your reputation is, how many mistakes you're making in life, even though they might be having to distance themselves because you can't really make the right decisions, they might tell you that you're fucking up, which is a blessing. That's what happened is people told me, like, man, you're fucking up. We don't want you doing our media. We don't want you affiliated. We want to pretend we don't know you. And we're going to tell people in our organization not to talk to you because you're a bad person. I can't blame them. You know, I was a bad person. I was that person that was living in insecurities, living in my own hell, mostly self-inflicted hell. But I've overcome it. You know, life ain't perfect right now. And what I'm realizing is you're gonna have your bad days still. Every human and every person in society has a bad day. It's just how they cope with it. And unfortunately, I couldn't cope with it with just one or two drinks and some socializing. Now I'm fucking socially awkward almost, but I really don't give a shit. Like, I have my things that I cope with. I have my outlets. Of course we have stressors. Every human has stressors. It's how we handle it. Do I get on DoorDash and order cheeseburgers and veg out on my couch and do that day after day just because I feel sorry for myself? Because in reality, I'm gonna spiral out. Like, it's gonna get fucking worse if I do that. So where do you break the cycle? It's when you try shooting yourself in your front yard and a buddy of yours tackles you and gets the gun before anything happens. That's what it fucking takes sometimes. And it's scary as hell to even get to that fucking point. But, you know, life's fucking hard, you know? So just look out for yourself. First and foremost, it's your mind over everything. You're in control of your mind. And there's social media influencers, YouTubers, authors, Dave Goggins, Gary Vaynerchuk, that I really look up to. And man, I'm just saying, like one 3-4 minute video a day, maybe a podcast a day, to reset your mind and give you the paradigm shift that you really need. Exercise, we all know it's diet and exercise to be healthy, but it's doing it and it's making that little investment. You're in control of your mind. Don't let your emotions drive you. I am 180 days sober off the alcohol, and I can't wait for 2 years and 3 years and 4 years. And it's cool. And it's not even, really the days, I guess. It's the experiences. As soon as I quit drinking, I got to do an interview at 14 days sober with Zeb Ross from the JQ Cloggers. Or get on TikTok or Facebook and look up Blue Shirt Dancing Guy. Very addictive to watch. And just, every day opening your phone, getting on your phone, trying to pull yourself away from the reality that you're living in your current circumstances. Try to shut your mind off and watch social media. I found Zeb. Didn't know who he was, and he was just dancing with the clogging team, and I just saw so freaking cool. So I had an interview. So I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. It was just weird because a lot of good things started happening. Got a project, flew to Connecticut, did a media day at a gym out there that was just phenomenal. And the people I met, the relationships I made, I wouldn't trade them for the world. And what I realized is the only reason I can do that, and the only reason I can edit videos and edit photos and get myself back to clarity, is by not fucking drinking. So here we are, sober, making silly videos. Nothing's going to change. Luckily, I have some cool friends. We're getting some local projects. Those people that I pushed away when I was fucking up, the most important ones have came back, and I could not be more thankful for that. They know who they are. I don't have to rattle them off, and I understand them having to distance themselves from me when things were really bad. I lost a lot of business. It is what it is. I can't be a businessman pretending to be somebody I'm not and hiding all of those demons. So in a roundabout way, everything that happened for a reason. It was good. I've learned a lot about people. I've learned a lot about myself. So it's really exciting just to see what's going to happen. 180 days. I flew to LaGuardia, flew to Connecticut. Those were my first commercial flights ever. Then I got to go down to Sevierville, Tennessee, do some media days there, do some marketing videos, some photography, fly the drone. Stayed in the cabin. They treated me like family. And I've been experiencing that a lot lately. So I was just, and that was all in 180 days. So, I can't wait to see, what happens in the next 180 days. But I'm going to bounce. So I'm going to go get some stuff done. But if you watch this, thanks for watching, and thanks for checking in. So, take care.